My name is Sydney White, and I am an educator here in Lufkin ISD. Curriculum was my main thing that I was like, I know curriculum like the back of my hand. I've worked really hard at it. Fun story. My first year teaching, I had a teaching partner, and honestly, this could be taken completely the wrong way, but I honestly love the fact that she said this to me because I was new to teaching. It was not my original major. Like I said, I came from a family of educators, and she was blatantly honest with me and said, I will not help you all the way through, and I can't, and I won't. You're going to have to learn for yourself. And it really took me aback because here I am, I'm coming to you for help. I'm looking for like this, not even so much of a mentorship, but you know, this was a new environment for me. This is something that I wasn't completely used to. But because she said that and she did that and she didn't coddle me, I took the time and effort to start researching myself. What do these resources look like? How can I use this in my classroom? How can I use this amongst my peers, like interacting with my teachers? Because also when we look in education, it's not just the students as well, it's your coworkers, the other teachers, it's the parents. And so what's going to be effective, what's going to be helpful, what's going to be efficient to, you know, get the point across academically, socially, behaviorally. And that's what made me so immersed in curriculum, and I absolutely love it. So, you know, I think for me, what I really focused on during COVID was I felt like God was really telling us to be still. And I really took advantage of that opportunity. You know, I hated really not being around my students because, you know, we're with them every day. We form a little family in our classrooms each time. But what really was sad for me is that, you know, sometimes school is a security for them. And they have those friendships, they have the stability that they, you know, the people that they see every day, the friendships that they form every day. And so it was a hard transition knowing all the resources that were needed and to still be able to provide a full-time education for these kids. It made you want to be right there with them, and it made you want to be back in the school system, but at the same time, I understood that maybe this was a higher power, a higher being, a higher calling, saying that, you know, at this time in the world right now, we need to calm down and relax and recenter and refocus on what's important. You know, there were students that I went personally to their house and I visited them just to see them, like I said, just so that they could have that level of stability again and that structure and that schedule. So, you know, there would be times where I would be like, you know what, don't even worry about getting online today, I'll come see you. You know, and that's what I did. Life still went on for a lot of us. You know, I think a lot of people thought that teachers took the time off, and it was like some people think that during summer, you know, teachers take this time off and it's like, oh, you're at home relaxing, and it wasn't a relaxation time. You know, we still needed to work, and there were still kids who were in need. You know, school still goes on, and May was not here yet, it was March. And so like I said, we form a little family each year in those classrooms, and so, you know, they didn't end in March with me. They ended and they still don't end because I still continue to get kids this time around because I started in elementary, and so now that I've moved to middle school, I'm able to see them again. And so it was important for me to be present and visible with them.